Happy second day of school, Otters! I'm so happy to see you again. Now, school is a super fun place where you make friends and learn. The best way to make sure it's a safe learning place for everyone is by using our listening ears. In fact, we have a story all about how listening helps us learn. I hope you enjoy it. Listen and learn. There is so much to learn about the world. Listening helps me learn. At school, I listen when my teacher talks. I want to hear and understand. When I listen, I use my body, my eyes, and my ears. I stay quiet. When my mouth and body are quiet, everyone can hear. I look at the person who is speaking. I watch what the speaker does. Watching helps me understand the speaker's ideas. I think about what I hear. Thinking helps me learn and remember. Look at all those great listeners. Their eyes are on the speaker. Their mouth and their body is quiet. They're making sure all their friends can hear. Sometimes I listen carefully, but I don't understand. I can ask questions. Sometimes I am in a group. In the group, I can tell my ideas. I can answer questions too. My teacher and classmates listen when I talk. I like being part of the group. Notice how all the friends turn to their eyes and their bodies to look at the speaker, and they're being so quiet so they can hear. Sometimes my teacher gives directions. I look and listen carefully. I want to hear and understand so I know what to do. When I listen and do what I'm asked to do, I'll be ready for what comes next. It might be something really fun. Sometimes it's easy to listen. They're having a great time playing. And they're enjoying that story so much. They really want to find out what happens. Sometimes it's hard to listen. There may be other things to see and hear. I know it can get kind of tricky, but we need to make sure that we're super focused so our brains can grow. I can keep trying to watch and listen to the speaker. Each time I listen, I get better at it. And look at our friend. He's so focused and listening to his teacher. Sometimes I listen and talk with other children. My friends like it when I listen to them. I like it when they listen to me. Everyone likes to be heard. Listening and talking helps me solve problems. I can listen to how someone feels. It looks like she wants to go first. The person can listen to how I feel. Listening helps us understand each other. Oh, and he's such a great friend. He's saying, "Okay, let's take turns." That's so kind. At home, I listen and talk with my family. We talk about our day. We make plans. We solve problems. We learn together. We show we care by talking and listening. Whenever I listen, I keep my body still. That means it's not moving. I keep my mouth and hands quiet. I watch with my eyes and hear with my ears. I think about what is said. When I listen, I know I'm growing up. I'm showing respect. I'm learning, and that feels great. I hope you learned a lot about how listening helps us learn. Let's have a small wiggle break. We're going to do the finger play that we did yesterday. Can you get your fingers ready? Wiggle those fingers. Great job, friends. Okay. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Give your hands a clap. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Place them in your lap. Walk them way up to your chin. Walk them, walk them, but do not let them in. That's great, friends. I hope you got some of your wiggles out. Now, before we read our next story, I want you to think about the types of things you do with your family. Because I don't know if you know this, but at school, our class is a family. This year, we're going to work together, learn together, play together, and help each other, just like a family. Let's read more about that. Our class is a family. Our class is a family. When you think of a family, you might picture one in a house. A mom, a dad, a couple of kids, plus their dogs and a pet mouse. Perhaps you think of grandma or a stepmom and stepdad. It could be those 14 cousins or that twin who makes you mad. But family doesn't have to be who you're related to. It can be another special group who love and care for you. Where are they? Have you ever thought about where most of your time is spent? It's at school with all of us. That's where all those hours went. So if our classroom is the place where we spend our days, why wouldn't we want to make it like a home in many ways? How fun! It's a place where we can show respect and kindness to each other, a spot where we can be ourselves and make memories with one another. We'll have things in common. These are connections that we'll seek. But we'll still celebrate our differences and what makes us each unique. That means what makes us different. Our classroom is a special haven where it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. We learn from them and try again no matter what it takes. We'll all have tough days sometimes, but your teacher is here for you. And as long as you're a friend to others, your peers will be there too. In this classroom of 4 walls, we will stick together. We'll help each other learn and grow in any kind of weather. So let's always remember what a great team we can be. You have our back and we have yours. We're a classroom family. I hope you enjoyed that story. I'm glad to have you as part of our Otter family. Yesterday, we talked about our class book on how the Otter class gets ready for kindergarten. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you write a book, that makes you an author. An author is the person who writes the words. An illustrator is the person who draws the picture. So you get to be an author and an illustrator. That's amazing. Now, yesterday we talked a lot about what kinds of things we do to get ready. Today, I want you to draw a picture of something that you do to get ready. And while you do that, I have a fun story about how to get your teacher ready for kindergarten. I hope you enjoy it. How to get your teacher ready. How to get your teacher ready. You're ready for the first day of school, but what about your teacher? Make her feel welcome with an extra big smile. Then, sing a good morning song. Show her your favorite spots in the room. If she asks, "Why don't I have a cubby?" point to all the drawers in her very own desk. Whisper, "I know where the bathroom is if you ever need to go." School days are busy, so make sure she's ready for art. Button up her smock before a disaster. Lunch. Share your secret. You get extra spaghetti if you say please. Library time. Show her where to find the iguana books. When it's time to go home, tell your teacher, "Good job today. Ready for tomorrow?" As the year gets going, there are lots of special things to get ready for, like picture day. Remind your teacher, no messy snacks. Chocolate cupcakes? Nope. Powdered donuts? Nope. Juicy pomegranates? Nope. Take a look at her hair. Does she need a comb? Then, instead of saying cheese, say teacher. Perfect. Now it's time for messy snacks. There's also holiday concerts. If your teacher's feeling nervous, show her how to tiptoe to the side of the curtain. Pull it back a teeny bit. Once she spots her family, she'll be ready to la la la. And the 100th day of school. Everyone get ready to jump up and down 100 times, plant 100 bulbs, count 100 toes, and if you still have time, tell 100 jokes. Some days, even when your teacher is ready, things don't work out as planned. The class pet escapes. All the planets crash down as the principal pops in. Or rain ruins everything. How can you help? Quick, hand her a favorite book. When the day finally ends, say, "Don't worry, tomorrow we'll all be ready for a brand new day." Your teacher knows a lot, but not everything. So ask, "Are you ready to be amazed?" Then teach her all about big stinky flowers of the jungle, what elephants, naked mole rats, hummingbirds, and Venus flytraps like to eat, the sounds of a howler monkey, and how sometimes magic happens very slowly. When spring comes, it's time for field day. How to get your teacher ready for field day. Make sure her whistle works. Help pick out her fastest shoes and double knot the laces. Does she have her water, her hat, her sunscreen? Now everyone shout, "Ready, set, go!" On Teacher Appreciation Day, you don't want your teacher to be ready. You want her to be surprised. How to celebrate your teacher. Everyone dress in her favorite color. Miss G loves blue. Say teacher in all the languages your class knows. Give her something special, but definitely not a big stinky jungle flower, a nice sculpture for her desk, or an already open box of chocolates. As the year ends, get your teacher ready for one last thing, goodbye. How to say goodbye to your teacher. Decorate a thank you card with all the things you learned. Surround her for a whole class hug. Give her one last extra big smile. Now your teacher's ready for a new class. You're ready too for a whole new year, but your teacher will remember you forever and you'll remember her. Remember, your teachers love you.